Alright guys, today we're going to be working on my 95 C1500. So I picked up a cold air intake off eBay for like, I want to say 57 bucks. Whenever you pick up stuff this cheap is you get it and it's not what you ordered and it doesn't have the parts you have in it. So if you have one of these trucks, you know that the intake is, or the breather is 2 bolts. And to put a cold air intake on, you need 1. So they make this little adapter bolt that screws in, and hopefully the package has it in it. I did open the box, but I haven't took anything out yet, so you guys are going to be seeing this as I'm seeing it. First thing, see some shiny parts, so that's good. It's not oxidized. Have a box. I'm assuming this is the air filter. Just go ahead and crack this open. Okay then. This is hard in one hand. There we go. Oh, air filter. It's actually really nice. I'll probably throw a K&N on there. But the rest of this. And here's your main cap. This is what, well, I bought this kit not really to keep and use, but like I said, I am planning on turboing this truck, and you cannot find hats for these to hook charge pipes up to, so I'm probably just going to use this. Those welds are not the best, but they're not bad around it, but whenever the joints come in, it's pretty sloppy. I'll probably have to fix this in a few places. Yeah, you can tell right there they ground it down, but I mean, for 60 bucks, it's not that bad. I'm assuming this is aluminum, but it's like something, you know what, right there. But yeah, probably use this as a good vacuum port, and may have to grind some burrs down in there. But it looks like they did most of it for you. They just welded that coupler straight to it, so it should be good for charge pipes. Yeah, that's the main piece that I ordered the kit for. You can tell my overflow popped off and sprayed stuff everywhere, but that's whatever. Second one, this should just be a straight piece of pipe. Just a sec while I open it. And yeah, with the mountain tab. That's not that bad. That can use some work, and I'm probably gonna fix that up before I put it on. And a little mountain bracket. Hopefully that works. And all the hardware. The S-bolt, okay, that looks like the S-bolt. That's what you need to convert from 2 studs to 1, so hopefully it's long enough. I have heard about people buying these and having to go to the auto parts store and getting a longer one because it won't reach all the way through, but let's hope that's not the case. So I just took everything out of the pack and laid it out here, and this is the hardware that it came with. I think whenever you delete this, or the other 2 that are in there, you're supposed to use these because it helps hold your throttle body down. But since I don't know if you can see it up under there. Yeah, you can. But I have a throttle body, a Chaos Motorsports throttle body spacer, so I probably won't need these because that kit came with it. And yeah, I'll probably use these for mounting it. Maybe what it's for, I don't know, we'll find out. And I guess that's a little breather, new wing nut. So yeah, I'm gonna try to rig something up to where, because I'm recording this on my phone, I don't really have anything to hold my phone. I'm gonna try to rig something up on this box here to record all this, so you guys know how to if you ever do this. And yeah, try to get to it. Alright, so I got it set up and probably throw it on a time lapse. So Okay, now you can really get a good look at everything. There's my, if you can see it right there, that's my 2-inch throttle body spacer. While I'm in here, I'm probably gonna go ahead and torque those down a little bit more. But the three main mounting points on the throttle body is the ends of these studs go down into another bolt, and that's what holds your throttle body down. There's one right there, so I'm guessing you're gonna have to take these out, so probably get on that. And those are strips, so this is gonna be fun. So I just got these out, if I can hang on to them. I just got these out, and as you can tell, if this thing will focus, and it's not going to, but these things are worked. And I noticed this the first time when I took the motor out and I was taking the throttle body and the fuel lines and everything off, that these were done for. So I need to order more of these. I don't know how much they are or anything, but I'll probably get OEM ones. But yeah, and I guess the previous owner did that, but pretty much I'm just going to take a wrench and snug these down. These are 3/8. I think from the factory these are 5/16. You just hold a wrench on that one and turn the top out. So got my injectors unplugged, and this is what has to replace those two studs. And it looks like it's the same on each end, so we're just gonna send it, and there should be a hole right here somewhere. Huh. It's hitting that Torx bolt right there whenever I try to go around it. So to keep from messing the threads up, I'm probably going to take that out. Okay, so I finally got that little bolt behind. You probably can't see it. There's a little bolt that holds this top cap on. Finally got that off, got this screwed in, and got the bolt back in. And actually, this little S bolt from the factory, or wherever this thing came from in China, is where it's supposed to be straight. It's bent. So I actually had to take that back off, straighten it to where this will sit flush on my throttle body. So this in turns replaces this, which is your breather spacer, and that makes you question where this is going to go into, because there's a little bung on the back of this one for this to plug into with this boot. It's like a 90, if I can find it. It's around here somewhere. Anyways, that goes on the back of this, and that plugs into. So I'm gonna have to, here's that 90. Looks like this, it's a little 90. So what I'm gonna have to do is fab something up, because it sits in the complete wrong place. So see, it sits this way, and that's, this hose right here is supposed to plug into the back of that spacer. So what I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to fab something up and put a 90. Could probably have to cut this somewhere and put a 90 into this, onto this, or into it, however I can get it in there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and put this on here and figure the rest of the piping out, and then I'll worry about this. So I just did a little research, and the wing nut that comes with these is sealed on one side and threaded on the other. And unless you go get, I think you can get them at a parts store. It's the adapter kit from 2 to 1 on the breather. It comes with a spacer to where you can still run this, and that's probably what I'm going to end up doing. But for right now, I'm just going to mod this to where it goes in there, because I have 2 of these. But I just used one of the old, it's the same thread pitch, the old wing nut, and that should work fine for now. Alright, so I'm going to set up a time lapse and get this thing put together. Yeah. So put together, this is how it looks. Sorry for the glare, but I am going to definitely have to move some stuff around, but I probably have to Scotch-Brite this in a few places because, yeah, that just looks terrible. But other than that, figuring out this is going to be the hardest part because, you know, that no-go. So one thing I did figure out is this 90 that came off the back of your breather spacer. It really came off this. You cut this down about 1 inch and you bend it back and it'll fit right in there. But this slides up on this perfect. And the OD on this is the same as the ID on this. So what I'm gonna do is just stick that up in that, and that should seal perfect. So that actually ended up working really good. So what I did, the half of the 90 that went on this, I just chopped off and it slid perfectly up in here, and this slid perfectly up into this. So now, no leaks. That worked, surprisingly, because everything else on this has been a pain. But looks pretty good. What I'm gonna have to do is fab that mountain bracket that came with it up to here, and I'm gonna try to put it down here somewhere below my heater core hoses. So I'm gonna look into that, and I'll be right back. So this is the bracket that they send with you, and no matter which way I put it, it doesn't line up anywhere, especially down in here. And it's not long enough to reach where I wanted to. Let me get you in there. Down here below my heater core hoses, I was really kind of wanting to go behind them, kind of utilize that and bring it back. So what I'm going to end up doing is trashing this because it's not long enough for what I need, and going to the store and buying a longer piece. I'm probably just going to rock with this for a little bit because it's not going anywhere. So throw this in this box and try to give you guys a start up. And my truck is completely cold, so this might take a minute. Didn't take that long. Everything good? Yeah. Alright. Definitely working. I don't feel any leaks. It's an alright kit. I'll probably just save my money, you know, if I had to do it over again, get like a K&N or a Air-Aid or something like that. But it's not that bad. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.